Ask for help.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a tough lesson.
No.
It's that simple.
Right.
You need something,
and you
here's
can't.
Here's the flow chart. You want to get something done? Yes or no? Yes.
Can you do it?
Can you do it? Yes or no? No.
Ask for help.
Ask for help.
Is the solution.
Is the solution.
Right.
Or rather, if we want to be a little bit more hypervigilant, do you want to do this thing? Yes or no? Yes. Can you do it? No. Figure it out.
Right.
Ask for help. This is fun. I feel like you should just move in.
I know. I really think we could be a community. I've always wanted to do community living, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like there's something about not only shared responsibility, but just like shared life that I really find to be a beautiful thing.
Well, the term "it takes a village"
is real.
Is for real.
Is super, super real.
And as a single mother,
right,
I feel that more than ever.
I know. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like what I enjoy the most right now, what one of the things I'm enjoying
Yeah. One singular thing.
One of the quadrillion things I'm enjoying right now is that my kids can just go down the block and play with their cute little new friend that moved in. And they just like knock on each other's doors.
Absolutely.
And like it feels like the way it was intended to be.
Absolutely. That's what I take as community living, being able to go to your neighbor and knowing them, being able to ask and receive, to give and to take, and to just honestly live together and still separately, right? Like there's this safe autonomy and also safety in numbers as well, right? Like it's interesting too how I feel like what has been weaponized is the sense of
come over here,
come closer, is a sense of what community is. And I say that because you can see examples of, if you look at divisiveness, right? Just in general, in the world
that's
right now.
Where we're going?
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Because this is the example that I see it in the community aspect. There is a high level community drive within groups, right? And it's
mob mentality, you mean?
Well, yes, but if you take what's underneath it all, it is something shared.
Yeah.
Right. And it's so strong because it's not actually available to us right now, that we're clinging to this mob mentality because we don't have it in real life. We don't have it in real terms of what that sense is.
It's not actually visceral, right? Because it's pretend. It's some false reality online, and in many cases too.
Right.
And the root of it all, though, is what? Love, connection.
Again, it's always connection.
It's always connection.
Absolutely. It's the removal of separateness, which is ultimately, for me at least, what I think goal, like life goal.
I am.
Remove separateness. Yeah. See, namaste, right? I see you, you see me, we are one, while also still maintaining sovereignty. Like, yes, I'm an individual, but there cannot be me without you, because who am I to then, how can I reflect off of nothing? At all, right?
Nothing, exactly.
Like you have to actually have someone to reflect off of. Yeah. This is why we are created in, and I'm going a little religious here, like the image of God. God is the presentation of us as human beings is so that God can be experienced, because without something outside of what is God, how can it be a real experience?
Without a mirror, how can we see?
Right.
Yeah. And it's like, actually, I love this concept because I feel like maybe we've talked about this before, where what does your mirror look like?
Is it clean?
Is it clean? Is it distorted?
Is it shattered?
Is it shattered?
Right.
Are you in a fun house and like those mirrors that look all wobbly and it's like, this is how you see yourself? I mean, that particular topic was based around limiting beliefs.
Right.
However, this particular topic is like, what community are you in? What are you reflecting?
Yeah, absolutely. What are you
spending your time caring about, speaking about, advocating for?
Yeah.
I mean, how essentially it's also contributing to that.
It's consumption and also regurgitation. What are you eating and what are you throwing up?
What
are you shitting out?
What holes is it coming out of?
Right. You know, though, I feel like there has been a weaponization of community and tribe, because what's underneath a mob is a tribe. And that feels good.
A tribe feels more
sacred
and I don't know, sacred.
Yeah, it does.
It just feels. I don't have words.
It hits the heart.
It hit the heart. Ugh. That might be the caffeine.
I mean, for me, yes. I don't know. You said that you're good with it,
I'm fine with it.
I was taking your word.
I'm absorbing it from you.
I barely. It's like
2 sips. I've switched to water. Anyhow, I had a commune in mind for many a millennia.
Me too.
And actually, I have a handful of friends. Well, my Dave Matthews friends, for one.
Of course.
Of course.
It's a cult.
We're back here again. The Dave Matthews cult. However, there's an acupuncturist. There's a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner. I'm me. I mean, whatever I'm going to bring. Multiple things. We're like, we need to find someone that can garden. We need to find, and like getting all of the things.
Yes. And so similarly to what you're saying, what is the part that you play in the larger scope of humanity, society?
I'm the reflector.
You play all parts.
I pick the parts.
I'm the director.
I am the director. I'm the president of the community. I will reflect back the energy of the community to make sure that it's running the way it's intended to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and that too, thinking in differentiation between a hierarchy and what is that other version?
It's oligarchy.
So everyone plays a part and all parts are important, but there still also has to be a person who oversees the whole in order to make sure that it runs, but doesn't mean that they're also more or less important. Everyone's part is required in order to make the ship sail or the machine run.
But that effectively takes away the oligarchy and then goes into the whole cycle. I'm going to share something. This one is every civilization doomed to fail. There's one image in here I literally want to share.
Well, see, no, I wasn't actually talking about oligarchy either, especially based on this representation. More of like a circle, a holigarchy. A holarchy, I think, is actually the true label.
We're back to holes? Is that a term?
Yeah, I think so.
Now I need to Google that too.
I mean, I do make up words, but also very, very rare.
How does one spell that? No. It's not that. A small group of people having control of a country, organization, or institution. Okay. Anyways, this is going off the rails. We're going to link that. It's a really fascinating watch.
Okay.
It's just interesting to watch the whole kind of process and how it continues to rise, fall, just like anything else in life.
Yes.
And also the stage that we're at now because of all of that is a little bit scary. If I'm going to be honest.
Right.
Because we're in a fall.
So it's hola, not with an W, but with an H. Like whole, not like actual whole.
Actual whole, holacracy? Holacracy. Okay. Holacracy is a decentralized organizational and management system that distributes authority and decision-making throughout self-organizing teams or circles instead of a traditional hierarchy.
That's what I mean by circle, right? Like that's why I continue to come back to the circle, because that's the idea of it's a circle.
Okay. Holacracy.
Which is it's made through a holarchy.
Okay.
See, I didn't make that shit up.
So the commune is a holarchy. Okay, we got there. Anyway,
exactly.
Speaking of society, let's just complain for a minute at how lackadaisical I'm not going to speak in absolutes
right.
by any means here,
There's evidence that exists.
There's evidence that exists that people just don't give a fuck about anything. And it hurts my heart.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I had an appointment that I checked in for early, as one does. I'm on time for things.
Well, it's also especially the way that and we're talking about things like the healthcare, like meetings or rather appointments of health. They have this requirement.
Eye appointment.
You have to be 15 minutes early. You can't come in late. None of these things are allowed by you. But what's on the flip side, right?
The flip side is we'll get to you when we get to you.
Right.
And so I sat in the waiting room after I checked in, updated my information. Like, we had a full conversation. She's like, go take a seat. We'll be right with you. 45 minutes later, this is my downfall. I'm too patient. I'm way too patient. I'm patient to a fault.
Yeah.
And I just wait. I was like, okay, like I'm watching other people in, out, in, out, in, out. So I finally went up to the desk because I'm running out of time now. Like, I need to come home to pick up the kids from school. I'm not going to have time for this eye exam. And I was like, I've been waiting for 45 minutes. Is this going to happen, or what is the next thing here? And they're like, oh, what's your name again? This is also such a reflector thing of me. I can disappear.
Yeah, obviously.
And anyway, so I gave them my name again. And she's like, oh, I called you. I'm like, when? And how loud? I've been sitting in this chair for 45 minutes. She's like, oh, I came out and called your name. I'm like, did you call it a couple times? Did you actually try to find me in the 4 people that were in this
Small
area?
Waiting room?
Like, I was sitting kind of behind a group that this woman had a couple kids and they were trying on glasses and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, it's loud. The kids are like, this color, right. Point aside. You don't come out into a waiting room and go, Jillian McKenzie? I don't even know. I'm assuming she did that because I didn't hear fuck all. And then she said that she tried to call my phone twice and I was holding my phone. And she's like, the number said it's out of service. I'm like, you did what number? Like, the whole thing was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you wouldn't go and talk to the 4 people that are in the waiting room and say, Jill.
Right.
It actually irritated the fuck out of me. Like, do better. This is why our motto is do better. Like, this, just do better.
Mm-hmm.
Do better.
Yeah. For everyone. For everyone involved.
I need to do better.
Correct.
I need to not wait for 45 minutes.
Yes.
I need to do better. After 20 minutes, go ask.
Right.
After 10 minutes, even go ask.
Absolutely.
So there's a whole do better scenario here.
Mm-hmm.
What was my other example? I had multiple yesterday.
Of doing better?
Yeah. What was the other one that
was
happened?
It the vet?
Oh, the vet. Actually, that worked out okay.
It did.
But I called the vet while I was waiting for this appointment because the appointment was supposed to end and I was supposed to make it to the vet on time. And that wasn't happening. So I called them and whatever. Then they wanted to change, but they redeemed themselves.
They did.
There was one.
Because they did better.
They did better.
What did they do?
Yeah.
They got themselves another vet.
Yeah. And the vet was so good.
Yeah.
That was such a fun conversation. The whole family came into the vet. Even my other dog. So that was good. But yeah, like, there was something else. Whatever. The story sucks now. We can move on. Anyway, our motto is do better.
Well, I think back to your original point of there is a problem that exists that people lack care.
They lack care. And to because of what though?
Yeah.
It's a whole generational thing. I don't think it's people individually. I think it's been a slow roll into this. Like, it's hard to find good employees.
Right. And that is so
layered. Let me rephrase. It can be hard to find.
But also then think about the reason why it's hard to find employees. If you take the majority of what's going on with companies is that AI has come out, and so they're willing to outsource all of these things. And so they're left with people who feel unvalued. Mm-hmm. Their skills are underdeveloped. Mm-hmm. And so it's now this cycle of you don't value me, I don't value you or my output or the actual service that I'm providing. And so now we're in this cycle of no one cares. There's no value involved.
Yeah. I care so much. it's hard to work for companies where the employee cares more than the owner does.
Absolutely. To me, it's impossible. How much are you willing to give to one of our previous episodes? What's the sacrifice that you're willing to provide in order to make that company money or to get your job done right or make it work?
But there's also, it's not just about the company, it's the outcome for yourself. You're making a paycheck, you need to make a paycheck in many cases. This is your living, this is your freedom, whatever.
Right. But is that freedom?
No.
Like there are, you know what I mean?
It's your.
And not to say that I know tons about like everyone else's situations and cultures and all of these things, but in Japan, people die from working too hard.
Ugh.
There are, and I don't know that it's in Japan specifically, but there are cases, and it might be few and far between because the news gives us so much
garbage
shit that we can't differentiate between real and not real and common versus the, what do you call it? Like
communism. Just kidding.
Just slivers of life rather than it being like something that is happening all of the time.
But snapshots.
It's not even
a slivers.
But like even the fact that it's happening, like people die at work and people don't notice. It's weird because you're so busy and involved in the shit that you're doing. The whole thing is weird to me.
Do you know what else I find weird and also fascinating is the size of homes in Japan. Like for the population. Yeah. I mean, not just Japan, like major cities. Many
New York City.
New York City.
It's a box. Yeah. You live in a box. This whole thing is the
my
home.
office is the size of a home.
Yes.
And that would kill me. That would kill me.
That wouldn't kill me. I would kill myself.
We're back there.
There's a lot of hills I would die on.
Yeah.
There are. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually. And now that I'm saying that, I'm so good at suffering. I would suffer. I'm so good at it.
I mean,
I'm so patient. I'd be like, one day this house is going to be bigger. I'd also be making the actions to change.
Well, interesting point too of like, what is a home then? Is it actually a physical structure with four walls and a roof and a place to be considered safe, or is it something that lives inside of you?
Or is it the city that you live in? This is where you sleep, but is your home the park, the coffee shop, your friends,
your community? Again, going back to community and tribe, right?
Yeah.
Like that has the ability to keep me alive, essentially, where I can have a mattress on the floor and still feel safe and settled if I also know that I can go to my neighbor's house and not even ask for anything, just ask to be invited and included in their life.
I was so sick one morning in like last winter and my car wasn't functioning. I was walking the kids to school. It was January, so it wasn't like horribly cold, but it was cold enough.
I'm sorry, it was probably freezing. What are you talking about?
And I remember I couldn't stand up because I had this like insane pain in my gut. Like insane. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I got to get the kids to school. And so I texted my neighbor and I said, can you take the kids to school and drop James off at daycare, whatever the fuck it was. And she's like, oh yeah, no problem. Of course. Meet me outside in 5 minutes. And that was it.
Right.
That's how easy it was.
Right. As it should be.
I was doubled over in pain, prepared to not be able to stand up straight and still walk the kids to school.
Yeah.
Why do we do that? Why do I do that? I'm saying I because this is my experience, but there's a we here.
Yeah, and it goes back to that
I'm a nuisance.
Well, no, the point of
that my existence is a nuisance.
Why is it hard to find people who care? Why is it hard because people don't see themselves as valuable enough already.
That has been a lifetime of emotional manipulation.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoy asking for help now. Like this was January and we're in October.
Right.
It didn't take me long to get really comfortable asking for help.
Sure. Absolutely. Same. Like I'm over.
I just need to be that one And then I go, okay, like, fuck, why do I have to be in physical pain
in order to
ask for help?
Right.
Though, you know, like let's pay closer attention to the emotional pain.
Yeah.
Because that's pain too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an invitation to ask for help. It doesn't have to be so visceral and physical.
Yeah. And you know, the physical part is almost the last straw. It's like, we have been telling you to ask for help, and you're not paying attention.
Couldn't stand up straight.
Right.
It was really bizarre. And oh yeah, here's the best part. As soon as my wonderful neighbor, Marcy, shout out, was like, oh yeah, of course. The pain, 5 minutes was gone. So the girls left the house. They were in the, like, on their way to the school and gone.
That's so bizarre.
And I remember going like this. Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. So what was the message? What was
Ask for help.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a tough lesson.
No.
It's that simple.
Right.
You need something,
and here's
the flow chart. When we were talking about flow charts, do you want to get something done? Yes or no? Yes.
Can you do it?
Can you do it? Yes or no?
No. Ask for help.
Ask for help.
Is the solution.
Right. Or rather, if we want to be a little bit more hypervigilant, do you want to do this thing? Yes or no? Yes. Can you do it? No. Figure it out.
Right.
Ask for help.
Right. Well, the figuring it out,
the asking for help is part
right,
of
exactly. It's an option of figuring it out.
Yeah. It's one of the options.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a misconstrued figuring it out has to be done by the self. It's like, no, that's
and this still fits into do better. Do better. Put yourself out there. Like, ask for fucking help. You are not alone on this planet. Right. Even though sometimes it may feel like it.
Right. Going back to separation, that's because we feel so separate.
Yeah.
That you can't even see yourself.
You are not special. That should be a t-shirt also. All right, I'll have that to list right now. We have t-shirts. Go check out our t-shirts. They're funny though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so commune. Where and when and how? I've thought about this too. It's like we'd have to be somewhere temperate because you want to be able to grow food year round. Of course. Like, it's not Canada. This isn't happening in Canada.
No. My thoughts are always, I mean, just because that's where I'm from. Like, I've always envisioned my commune in Puerto Rico. Always. Mm-hmm. For so many reasons. One, because of the actual temperament. Like, things grow and things are huge. The bugs are huge. The plants are huge. The fruit is huge.
The love is huge.
The love is huge.
The effort is huge.
Absolutely. Like, if I could gather all of the, how do I want to say this? Like, workmanship. I feel like there is just a desire and a drive to just do better.
To just do better.
Sure. You know? And so there's, for so many reasons I want to go there. Like, one, obviously beautiful. The nature, the land, but also, and this is why I love dog things right now and why I've set myself up to.
About to ask you what Puerto Rican dogs look like.
They're dogs. They're mutts. They're all mutts. They all, no, you know, I mean, you obviously do. We're not speaking in absolutes. But like my mother, for example, she'd never had an inside dog until she was like older. Every dog that they had was kind of like a street dog, and you fed the dog and it was your dog, but it wasn't necessarily your dog. And I feel like a lot of cultures are this way, where they care for animals, but they don't bring them inside the house. They don't, like, people don't let their dogs sleep on beds. That's not normal to everyone in the world. Like, that's very categorically.
I'm not letting my dog sleep on my bed.
Yeah. I mean, I do, because I don't give a fuck.
I know.
But there are so many dogs that are just running the streets. And so I would love to give them a place to live and sort of like a purpose. So making them therapy dogs where I can take them to like hospitals or to hospices and just love, right? Gived and received, like the people there and for the dogs as well, because that is a tool for the heart and the body, right? I'm not going to use healing because, like, obviously that's stupid, but it's not also.
No, for sure. Dogs bring so much joy.
Right.
Like the puppies at the shelter right now are insane, insanely joyful. I just love them, and there's so many of them. So it also both makes me joyful and hurts my heart at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why don't these puppies have homes? When I think street dog, I think Balinese street dog. And when I was there doing my yoga teacher training, I rescued one of multiple, but it was just on the street dying.
Right.
And I brought it to a shelter and like bathed it and cleaned it, and they kept it and had the whole like Balinese shelter experience, which, oh God, I'll never forget that. This scraggly fucking rat looking dog. Like, it was so cute. I know. And they're everywhere. That hurt my heart. Yeah. So there'll be dogs on the commune.
Yeah, I want to actually have a farm. So
dogs. So we need goats, chickens, cows.
Yeah, and so part of
like a permaculture.
Yes, exactly. Because part of also, again, loosely using the word healing is to be involved in the care and the facilitation of the place. So just how we were saying before, everyone has their skill set and their job, and part of that is taking care of the land, the animals, the facility itself.
We need the right bugs. We need the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need the right everything.
Absolutely.
It's a whole ecosystem.
Exactly. Yes. The ecosystem. Right.
And that's what we have moved so far away from.
Right.
As a society. We have people systems, but we have forgotten that there's an ecosystem.
Yes. Yeah. That connects us to everything. Like bugs and the fish and the water and the plants and all of these things.
Yeah, like I don't know how deep we're going here, but it's like even thinking about agriculture and just the misuse of land in order to produce
crazy.
It blows my fucking mind. Like it's one of those things, like, you know how I can't look at space and I can't think about.
Yeah, it's hard to look at space.
Like the deep
scary.
ocean.
Yeah.
Because it just is too much for my brain. That's this.
Same.
For me too.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, how?
Yeah, the mismanagement, the misuse, the lack of knowledge and understanding, or even the respect for what is true.
Or rather, it's not a lack of care, because there's a lot of care, but the care is misdirected.
Right.
The care is in the production. The care is in, and like maybe initially it was like, we're going to feed more people. Yay, yes.
But are we feeding more people?
No, because most of it goes in the garbage. What it turned into was business and money and a care of profit.
Right.
Ugh.
Right. Misdirected, absolutely.
Misdirected care. So it's not that there's a lack of care, but it's...
So then the question is, what do you care about?
Yeah.
Where does your care land? Is it in...
I want to say humanity, but I don't even know how to describe or define humanity at this point. Because humanity is what exists. And what we're seeing that exists is a lack of care, is a misdirected care. Right. So do I care about humanity? I don't know. I care about my children. I care about you.
Yeah.
I care about myself.
Right.
I care about my dogs. I care about my friends. So I guess that if I was to associate like a feeling or a sensation to that, I care about warmth and comfort, but also being challenged.
Yeah.
Because I care about growing and expanding.
And I know
I care about learning.
Comfort before, but to what degree, I think also is a good question to ask.
Safety.
Right. Because, and then there's always layers, right? There's always more questions. You ask one and then another one comes and then another one comes and then another one comes.
This is why we have a podcast.
Like thinking about even just care for comfort, to what degree? Is it in the nature where then somebody else like has to be used, oppressed in order for you to gain your comforts? And what is comfort? Is it, again, safety in a home? Is it enough to just be sheltered, or do we require luxurious things? You know, like for some that is a comfort.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me.
You know what I mean? And so like then it comes out really far.
Right, because we're all gonna have our own definitions of these things.
Yeah.
Well, I know what it is in my brain.
have decided to define
I've
it. Sure.
decided to define it.
Absolutely. As you should, though.
Yeah.
Because that's also the first step in knowing it for yourself, and then finding folks that are in alignment.
I have it. I have a better description, I think. Being in a space where I can be wholeheartedly myself. Like you showing up, like we've met multiple times.
Sure.
Actually, not even
Not
multiple.
really. I mean, what is multiple? Like,
What's
yeah,
multiple?
sure.
3.
4.
I forgot already. And also that it just is.
Feels safe.
Yeah. It just is. Like there's doesn't have to be anything.
Right.
That feels like comfort to me.
Agreed.
Where I can be in an environment where I can be in the environment.
Yeah.
I get to be. And accept it or not, I don't know. Does that part even matter? It's that I have the authenticity, or I have like the energy of authenticity in the space.
Yeah. Is comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ease. Comfort, ease. I don't know. What's yours now? What do you care about?
What do I care about? I care about authenticity just as a whole. And not only my own right and desire to, be, to fully express myself, but also everyone else's. I super high level care about people's own sovereignty. And knowing also that it's going to be defined differently for everyone. And so they're
giving
also
people permission to also be themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's kind of fundamentally, if I really were to take everything away, all that I care about. That you and I and everyone else both have the authority, the sovereignty, and the authenticity to be as they are, as long as there is no infringement on mine.
I mean, right. Because now let's talk about freedom of speech or hate speech or these things. And it's like people going, well, I have the right to be myself in this and this and that. And that's what's creating this division or the divisiveness in our society. But that's not what we're talking about, because to me, that's not authentic. To me, that's some sort of mental health.
Well, it's coming from a place of fear.
Right.
If you're going to go,
if you have to shove.
Correct. If you're going under, if you take all of the layers away from this is me being authentic, all of these things, where is that authenticity that you're defining as so coming from? There's a fear there that if you do not push your thoughts and ideas and ways of being onto other people, you will disappear. Right. You are no longer valued or valid. And so again, going back to the self, you have to value your own self first. And all of those things will essentially go the fuck away.
Right.
You won't feel like you need to push shit down people's throats, because it doesn't fucking matter if they accept it or not.
It doesn't matter if they accept it or not. And also, I feel like if you're really, truly valuing who you are at the core, none of this would even exist anyway, because it's all just a facade.
Right.
It's all just like, what are we at the core but human beings that want to love and connect with one another?
Exactly.
There is no hatred. There is no opinion. There is no nothing.
Right. Because none of them are right or wrong or real anyways.
Yeah.
They're something that you have decided, and you have to see that, right? Like, you can always change my mind about anything.
Always.
I am such a free believer in that, but I'm also very convicted at the same time. So there's this sort of...
How nuanced of you.
I mean, this is the Gemini moon of me.
This is the double Gemini of me. I will not land on one opinion.
No.
You can always change my mind, but you better change my mind.
Right. You better come convicted as well.
You better come convicted as well.
Right.
And I'm going to ask you questions.
And show me the facts.
And back them up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's, speaking with conviction is so different than speaking with conviction and having something to stand on as well. Because I will pick that apart very, very quickly. Yeah. Thank you, over analytical mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Virgo ascension. Okay. Ooh. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I will pick it apart.
Yeah. And it's interesting because now, as I'm saying this, like the one thing I stand on, not one, I have multiple. God, I speak in absolutes a lot. I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Call me out more.
I mean, you did. There wasn't even time. One thing, no.
There's multiple. Call myself out. Who fucking cares? That's what I stand on.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Just fucking let it go. Let that shit go.
Let that shit go.
Choose violence.